welcome to I Remember When, sponsored by the Gresham Historical Society. I'm Gwenda McCall. We have a fascinating show for you tonight. Our guest can trace his ancestry back to the very first Japanese immigrants in Oregon, and they actually settled just east of Gresham. I'd like you to meet Jack Ouchida. Jack, thanks for joining us this evening.
It's a pleasure to be here and share my experience and my knowledge of our first immigrant to Oregon, Mr. Andrew McKinnon, a Scottish by birth. Did you know that?
No, but the first immigrants were actually two women, correct?
Two women, right.
But the story begins in Scotland.
Scotland, right.
Okay, well, go ahead with the story.
And I would like to meet this gentleman because he's the most adventurous, enthusiastic individual, dairyman, farmer, and loved hunting and sailing. And I really don't know when he left England, but he went to Australia.
Oh, so
Australia, and tried to farm and teach farming to the natives Australian. Yet he met famine and drought. After 12 years of hardship, he left for Japan. And there, during the samurai period, feudal time, he had to give up his sword, traded for a plowshare.
Oh, the samurai warriors?
Samurai warriors.
What year are we talking about?
We're talking about 1800s, middle 1800s.
So he was on one of those ancient sailing vessels and he went from
Right,
Australia?
I'm sure. And it's in the Meiji Era, which is a revolution of the Japanese from the feudal to the present stage. And he found a job with one of the warriors over there, or feudal people. Just imagine a foreigner in Japan, and he taught farming.
He'd have to learn the language first.
I don't know, he must be quite an individual.
I guess.
And he found the samurais were poor workers. And the soil was so poor they couldn't even raise weeds.
Oh no.
According to the history. And the most unfortunate thing is that they ate dogs and frogs to survive.
Oh, until their crops came
Yes,
in.
that's right.
Gosh. That's quite a come down for a
And
samurai warrior.
then was there for several years for no apparent reason. Suddenly post-stake, he headed for America. And what kind of ship? I don't know. Maybe sailing vessel. And at that time he found a lady, Miyo Iwakoshi, 28 years of age. And for companionship, Tama Nitobe, 5-year-old daughter. And there's a lot of controversy one way or the other whether she was fathered by McKinnon or not, but we really don't think so. It was a daughter of somewhat noble blood. Came to America, then settled in Orient, or near Boring, let's say. And they started a what is known as the Orient Steam Sawmill in the deep woods. And there they lived, and the unfortunate part is that Miyo lived with McKinnon 6 years in Orient, then Mr. McKinnon passed away. So Tama and Miyo and Bob Smith, who was a partner, they shared each other. Maybe they have lived man and wife, we don't really know, but and then lived together.
But he took care of the girls then
Yes,
after McKinnon died.
And also you might mention this, nowadays they call it splitter, but in those days they called it a sledgehammer to wedge the timber.
Let's hold it right up here so
Right
we get
up.
a good close-up.
And this sledgehammer is from that woods of the Orient Steam Sawmill.
So how old is this very heavy thing?
Oh my goodness, it must be around 1906, for it's over 80 years old.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
This is a handmade. It's still in very excellent shape.
It would still work. It's
Right. And there are many, many individuals trying to do some research work in the back of who is really Tama Nitobe, who is Miyo, but they always come to dead end. And I've called you, you know, I talked about the Japanese had a family crest. Family crest originated in the Shogun area around 1700. And the last name appears somewhere in the Meiji Era. And I have our family crest.
the Ouchida family crest.
This Ouchida family, every family is clannish and a family crest. This is a hexagon with one very, very rare crest. And this hexagon represents a tortoise shell.
Oh, really?
Tortoise shell, and means a long life. And I have seen that you have one with a very similar crest.
People will recognize this one a little more.
So you see a similar hexagon with a mung in it. Mung is a 10,000. That is inside is a 10,000. So they call it a kikkoman. They call this a kikko-ichi. A long life of 10,001 years probably.
Oh, for heaven's
They're very
sake.
interesting about this family crest. I was in Japan several years ago looking for a special tailored made family crest. We looked through a very large volume book. You know, I couldn't find one where I can order this simple family crest.
Oh, really? So you had to have someone make that.
Well, this one I made it myself.
Oh, you did? You're a woodworker just like your father, but we'll
Well.
get to that a little later. All right, now, Tama Nitobe was the beautiful little 5-year-old girl that
Yes.
grew up in the woods, but she was raised with all of the benefits of a rich Caucasian child, wasn't she?
Yes, yes.
I heard that she could even play the piano beautifully.
Miyo.
Tama, I thought. Tama?
No, Miyo was able to.
Oh, Miyo did
yes,
too?
and she did too, but Miyo was a very intellectual lady.
Oh, I'm sure.
She spoke English because of Andrew, and played the piano and played the organ.
For heaven's
And
sake.
she was a member of the Methodist Church, and that place is a kind of a resort or kind of stopover for immigrants coming into the United States. They always stop over there. She always had a hot meal for the people
Oh.
and stay overnight. It's really a nice place.
I suppose that the laborers coming into the country would be glad to find someone who spoke the language.
Oh yes, yes.
Now, excuse me, go ahead.
My father have many occasions stopped over and enjoyed the hot meal.
Oh. Now, tell us about Tama getting married.
Oh, Tama. There was young, very chivalry type of individual, 18-year-old Mr. Shintaro Takaki came through United States, and he was a cloth dealer from one of the companies in Kyoto. And he heard about a young lady, about 18 years of age, marriageable. So the dashing young boy went to Orient to meet this young lady. And thing went, they got married. But one particular thing is a trick marriage. This is something special news, you know. Tama means jewel. So she used Jewel McKinnon.
Was her married name to as her
The married name. So she made herself a lawful McKinnon's daughter
Oh, for
and
heaven's
married
sake.
Shintaro Takaki. And Shintaro Takaki was, business-wise, he was a very nice gentleman, but financially wasn't too rich. He was a good-hearted, run a restaurant, extended credit, no money come in, went broke. And he was a railroad contractor and helped many, many people. Then he settled over in Orient and took care of the family.
Let's go ahead and show this picture
Oh, yes.
of these Miyo is on the left, and Tama is the young lady holding the children, and these are 4 of Tama's children. Now, Max, the girl she's holding, is the reason that you are related by marriage
That's right.
to this
They
family.
had 5 children. There was Hana was the oldest, Max was second, Minnie, Margaret, and Bob.
And your sister
My sister married
married
Max.
this little boy,
This
and so
little
you're
boy.
related by marriage.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me.
That's
Drop
what
my
they call
notes
string attached.
here. Yeah. Shirt tail relatives, or however you
Shirt
say,
tail
by
or-
marriage anyway. Now, these young fellows that came to make their fortune in this new country, I have such sympathy for them because I imagine not knowing the language and not knowing the customs and traditions, they really had a hard time. Tell us the stories about the rhubarb and the mushrooms.
You know, in the spring of the year, you see those delicious red-looking rhubarb, and our natives say, oh, they're delicious, good for the health, you know. And one very enterprising husband bought some rhubarb and brought it home to his charming wife. And she chopped it up small and put a little bacon and stir-fried it.
Stir-fried rhubarb.
Stir-fried rhubarb.
She didn't know you had to put sugar in. Oh.
It went into garbage can on its head.
I bet.
And the first immigrant came over, the fruits that was buried around the orchard, they didn't know what they were. Peaches didn't know, but a lot of fruit, they didn't know what they were. They thought that some of the fruits were poisonous until someone was very daring and tried, oh, it was delicious. I'm still alive. And there's another very laughing experience, humorous experience, is that they got invited to many of these homes. In American home, we use silverware, fork, knife, spoon. And they didn't know which one to use, and just like American using chopstick, trying to sip your soup with a chopstick, you know?
Oh. And then the mushrooms. This is a sad story.
Yes. And Japanese, they eat ponderosa type mushrooms, and they love mushrooms. But the old saying goes that, oh, take a silver coin will plentiful. Just cook with a silver coin. If the coin becomes black, it's poisonous. If it stays silvery and shiny, it's not poisonous. Yet, I believe that some of them got sick. They ate mushrooms, they didn't turn the silver dark, they were poisonous.
Oh, isn't that sad? I heard that even some of the fellows died from this.
Oh, yes.
They didn't know about the silver coin.
Silver coins, right.
I'm sure the survivors learned.
Mushroom.
Oh, that's sad. Miyo had a brother who came over too. Rikichi?
Oh, Rikichi, yes. I heard he was a very skillful gambler. He's very skillful. I don't know much history about him, but he was here after Mr. Andrew McKinnon passed away. Because of loneliness, he came over, and he didn't stay out in Orient. He'd rather stay where money is plentiful.
The big city, big
right.
old campground.
Very
Portland,
skillful gambling. There's a terminology it used in Japanese as gorotsuki, or hoodlum type individual.
Oh, all right. Now, tell us how you think Orient got its name.
Oh, some say it was because of Mr. McKinnon, Orient Steam Sawmill Company. But there's one Louise Maxwell, I believe she said, oh, no. Because Orient living in Orient, they named Orient Grade School. She said, if she's very insistent, says, oh, they call that Orient Grade School because it was Japanese living there. But the history don't really spell out how they got its name.
I heard that it was because it was so far east of every kind of civilization that they named it Orient, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah, east and west.
But I'd like to think it was because of Miyo and Tama.
I believe so, too.
Now, your father came to the Boring area in 1907.
And worked with Mr. Smith. He doesn't really know Mr. McKinnon.
Tell us a little bit about this beautiful picture of your father and this beautiful thing he carved himself.
He was very handy with a little pocket knife carving things, and every time he has spare time, he uses spare time carving these things. And he done lots of this little intricate work, flowers, and he always believed in the togetherness between the Asian and America. If you notice, had two flags, time. So chrysanthemum is the emperor's family crest, and he had quite an ingenuity and original ideas.
Beautiful. And then he also did one frame that he put a picture of your mother in.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us how your father met your mother while we're looking at this one?
How father met his mother?
These arranged marriages fascinate me.
Well, that was not a picture marriage. It was a relation related. So I believe they are first cousins.
Was that right? So the families arranged it, and he married a girl that he hadn't even seen, and she came over here to marry him.
Well,
But you think, well, if they're first cousins, he might have seen her.
They knew each other. Their family is close family. They didn't marry someone, a total stranger.
Oh,
They're very closely knit.
But there were a lot of arranged marriages at this time, like picture marriages.
Oh, yes. We might call that trick marriage, too.
Yeah, tell us about how some of the little sneaky tricks were
Oh,
pulled
yes.
about this.
They send out a passport picture, like up to the chest, and the poor bride comes to America and finds he's only less than 5 feet tall.
And she's tall and he's really
she's
short.
tall, right? Then they turn the face around, so they show the good side of the face, and the other side of the face is some of them has very disastrous event has happened.
Oh. So all the marriages didn't work out for the
Oh,
people
no,
who came
no.
over. Some of them went back home.
Some of them went back home, immediately turned around and went back home. Some have even taken their own lives, you know, and
Oh.
they were, some of the men were greedy, I believe.
And now your dad started your family farm up on Gizi Hill.
Gizi Road.
Tell us where that Gizi Hill is.
Gizi Road is, you know, over 190th, 181st is the Highlander store.
And the
shopping center, Safeway,
Quilted Goose. Okay,
Classic
Hunter's
Travel.
Highlands.
Right.
All right.
I was born right on top of the hill.
Oh.
They farmed that until the war.
And-
Berries, vegetable, my father, and they then had no indoor plumbing. Everything is brought in, carried in.
Your
Every
poor
Saturday-
mother.
Oh, the ladies of those days are the true pioneers of the time. That's what kept the farming and business going.
Was the
Ladies, yes, women. And when I say women, even the children, the girls.
Now you
I
were
think-
the. Excuse me. Go ahead.
I think this is true with the American pioneers too. It's the women really kept the thing going.
You're a man after my own heart. I like to hear that. Now you were the eldest of 8
Yes,
children.
I was.
And your father ruled the home
Oh,
very
yes.
forcefully. Did you have any special privileges being the eldest?
No, I don't believe I had the privilege. I had the responsibility
Well, that
of
wasn't good.
carrying on the family tradition, carrying out after the father. I have to keep the farm going. When he's sick, I have to run it. And well, I believe there were certain privileges, but there are also other responsibility. As I see it now, I do not wish to be the eldest son in a big family. I like to say the middle or lower.
Oh, you don't get to do it over, though.
No, I guess not.
Did you have to help with all the farm work? Did you
Oh
have
yes,
to?
oh yes. Early in the morning, before school, after school, holidays, even quit school and work on the farm.
Was there girls work and boys work?
Oh yes, girls work, boys work. Girls always have to cook, wash. That's
the
housekeeping,
babies.
to attend the babies. Babies keep coming, they have to tend it.
I found out in visiting with you that we had a mutual friend, Pete Peterson. Tell us how your family knew Pete Peterson.
Oh, Pete Peterson, not only our family, but many Japanese. Pete Peterson used to have a sheet metal work in Gresham, and he used to make a bathtub out of sheet metal. So when you pass a Japanese place, you always see a bathhouse in the back and a privy.
2 little buildings in
Two
back.
little buildings. Well, the bathhouse was a little bit bigger. And the metal he has folded and made the bathtub is about 30 inches deep, about 3 foot wide and 4 foot long. And fill it with water and burn fire underneath or warm the water. So you have a hot water clear up to your neck. Oh, that's nice. You wash yourselves outside and clean yourself and jump in and soak yourself in hot water. It's nice.
Now, how'd you keep from burning your toes, though, when the fire was right
I
under
forgot all
the
about
metal?
that. Yeah, we have a wooden grate. We put it down and
Oh,
and
so
it floats, so you have to kind of hold it down.
It would float?
Wood
great.
floats, yes. And in our present house, we have a tub. We don't have the American style. We like the deep tub better.
More like our modern hot tubs.
Hot tub, right.
And you said that you did a funny thing when the tub wasn't deep enough. You wanted to bring the water level up, so
Throw your children in
put
there.
more kids in. Bring the water level
Right,
up. That's
right.
just great. That's great. Now, when you were growing up and going to Pleasant Valley School, what kind of games did the kids play?
Oh, we had some nice games. Oh, we play marbles, and so our knees are full of holes.
You had a special place you liked to play marbles.
And
Let's show
mumble
this
peg,
picture.
Dad used to make out of oak, hoeing handle and pointed, and we throw it down to the ground, and other fellow throw it in the ground and stand up and knock them over.
That's mumbledy pigs. I never
Mumble
did.
peg, yeah.
Mumble peg. And it's kind of like King of the Mountain, except you're trying to knock the other guy's
Yep,
little
that's
wooden.
right,
I
that's-
always wondered what that game was.
Mumble peg, marbles, and tops.
Now, you were saying that you had a crazy place you like to play
yes.
marbles.
Right where Rexall Drugstore is located, First State Bank, and there's a restaurant,
Main and Powell.
McRoberts, right in the corner there. We used to play marble and spin tops. We used to spin top, and we didn't have to worry about cards. You just play a whole game. Maybe one card could could come across, you know. So we enjoy that corner of intersection of Main Street and Powell.
So you'd actually get out in the middle of this intersection and play. Well, and the circle was there. Why?
That's right. It was a water trough for horses there. And after we removed it, we enjoyed that spot.
For your marbles.
Oh, yeah, marbles and tops.
Me.
We used to carve our own tops.
Really?
Uh-huh. Take out a little pocket knife, take a chunk of wood, put a nail on the end, put a string around it, and made some nice tops.
For heaven's sake.
I don't think I could make it now, though.
Now, in this picture, we also have the Rexall store.
Oh, yes, Rexall store and
then farther
Hicks,
back.
Amaton at the present time.
But
right.
it was Hicks. And what did you
They
went
used to have
Hicks?
they used to have an auditorium on top of these two buildings.
Mm-hmm.
And every so often, quite frequently, the professional entertainers come through, dancers, singers, movies. And I might mention about movies. They were not movies, but yet they had sound. They were hand-operated, turned.
Hand-cranked the movies?
Hand-cranked the movie.
You could go fast or slow.
Yes, that's right. When action gets real fast, it slows it down. Then we have what they call in Japanese benshi, a speaker. So speakers took place of the sound. So it was quite entertaining. The better the benshi, the better the movie.
And you had classes up there too?
Not classes over there. We had our own hall over in the Schmidt's nursery. We had a Japanese hall. There we had some classes and Japanese and calligraphy and kendo, judo. Kendo is fencing with bamboo stick type.
Oh,
Judo
and you studied that?
No, that hurts too much.
Okay. You said that you would always run quickly when you passed the furniture store. Let's take a look at the furniture store and tell us why you always ran quickly past the furniture store.
Oh, the furniture store, I still have a feeling of scariness. Furniture store in the back was a funeral home. And when a person passed away, you'll go to the funeral home for a funeral service. So it was a scary experience for us young kids. And I have never found out when I was a kid why they have a furniture store at a funeral home. I heard that the furniture people used to build a casket, make the casket.
And that's why it was in the back of the furniture store. That's funny. Tell us the difference between Issei and Nisei.
First Japanese came to America, one generation removed over the Issei. We are first born in the United States, I call it an Issei. And my children will be called the Sanseis.
Oh, Sansei.
Sansei, third generation.
Third generation. You said that the Issei, when they came over and they were farming, they loved to sing. They don't do that so much anymore. Tell us about that.
We, Nisei, carry the title of a silent American. We don't do much singing, but the Issei, whenever they gather, they always have a little dancing, they sing a song, and to enjoy, entertain each other. I believe that it is the cover-up of loneliness. We find it among the black people during the Mississippi, the cotton field. They used to sing and sing in a party.
Gave them a camaraderie.
Yes. And I believe it's the same psychology, philosophy of entertaining each other, singing, dancing. Of course, a little bit of drinking goes on too.
A little sake.
A little sake, right? Warm sake.
So if anyone was passing a Japanese field in the early 1900s, they would have heard the Japanese people singing.
Oh, they will. I believe so.
Beautiful.
I believe so.
I had no idea. And now, you met your lovely wife, Shizuko,
Yes.
in 1940. Tell us about your arranged marriage.
Was sometime love makes marriage, but here's a case that I did not know her at all. I never corresponded with her. She was born in Hawaii, was in Japan, totally arranged by relatives and father. And I never talked on the telephone or wrote a letter or never exchanged a picture. and said, "This is going to be your wife." And she came home, and she was my wife.
She's beautiful. I bet you were tickled pink.
Wow, I was scared.
Oh.
First, one of the funny traditions they have is that the first night together, we had to take a bath together. That was hard, difficult thing to do.
Oh, what an interesting tradition.
Interesting tradition.
Uh-huh. But
Well,
you've been married almost 50 years now?
Almost 48 years, and we have 4
Oh.
children. And she has been a very, very nice woman. I really appreciate her, and she's kind of bashful. She would have been here, but
She is very shy, but a lovely person. Every time I go over, she's always giving me vegetables and things. She's a lovely person. Now, when you came back from the Second World War,
Mhm.
then you built your farm off Toll Road. Tell
Yes.
us where you farmed with your family.
After we came back, we went back near our place. It's on 2615 Southwest Toll.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to farm about 55 acres, and there's only about 3 acres open field.
Mm-hmm.
And all that berry farm that we were farming are in houses, raising houses.
Mm-hmm. And now it's called Willowbrook, the Willowbrook area. Lovely
Willowbrook.
home
Yes, it's
area.
lovely, beautiful home.
We can always find your house when we go down Toll because you're the one with the big yellow school bus out that says
Right.
Ouchida Farms, where you
Right.
take the workers to work.
And unfortunately, we have 3 acres, and behind our house, we are going to develop that.
You are going to develop that
yes,
too,
we are
the
going to
last of
develop
the Ouchida
last
farmland.
of the Ouchida farm.
Oh.
Well, we have a farm over in Damascus.
Oh, that's where you're
Mhm.
farming now. Now, you have been very active in local and state government. You were chosen as one of the honorary...
Oh, the Oregon Horse Society, which is composed of the nursery, vegetable, and nuts. At the 100th anniversary, they selected 5 outstanding farmers as honorary member of the organization, and of which I was one of them.
What an honor.
About 2 years ago.
And then you were appointed by Governor Tama Nitobe
Yes.
to the...
To serve as the commissioner on the Strawberry Commission.
And they're the people that do the research and
Yes,
perfect the berries.
funds that we receive from the growers are put into Oregon State College for research work and breeding and propagation of strawberries.
And when my husband first met you, you were both on the foundation board at the Mount Hood Community College.
We served on together for 2 terms. And I also like to mention that Mount Hood Community College was located on the fairground on trailers, on wheels. At that time, I served as the Citizen Advisor Group.
Now, when you say fairground, you have to say Gresham Town Fair now. It's not the fairground
yes, that's
anymore.
right.
Now it's
That's
all
right. That's where the
buildings.
GI Joe was located, isn't it? A big shopping mall.
Well, it looks like we've run out of time, Jack, and I'm sorry because I know you had so many more stories to share with us about early Gresham, but thank you so much for joining
It's
us.
really wonderful to share my experience with you.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us on I Remember When. I'm Gwenda McCall. Good night.